All right, with more on talks of a possible deal, our next guest served as the envoy for hostage affairs in the Trump administration. Hugh Dugan joins us now by phone. Hugh, thanks for being here. You heard what Trey just reported. Is this a moment for a deal, or will Israel be forced into a bad deal that ultimately means Hamas is not eradicated? You get some hostages back, but the situation doesn't change.
Israel is facing a very difficult situation, obviously, and within their cabinet as well. We also have a meeting in our situation room today among our cabinet members dealing with this issue. And it may very well be that the negotiations within those separate cabinet rooms could be as intractable as negotiations with the enemy, because in our case, we need an all-of-government response. Every agency has to give up an equity or two to make this happen. That's a tough negotiation in any hostage deal, I'm sorry to admit. And Netanyahu is facing his own local opponents and even the public, and I understand, a general strike today. So it's a very tenuous situation. Unfortunately, Hamas seems to have put people where they want them. They want to destabilize, question our presence in the region, and weaken Israel to the point of destruction.
You know, Hugh, I'm just curious. You know, we talk about this situation room meeting today. Why the delay? I mean, we have the best HR teams in the world. We train with the Israelis as well. There has been no effort to rescue the Americans that are there. There's no talk about the Deltas going in, no Navy SEALs going in. It seems like this administration is putting on this meeting today for show because there's been no effort to bring our people back home.
I quite agree. It appears that way to the public. I hope otherwise, that there have been assiduous and careful attention given, but I have not heard the word rescue since you just mentioned it. And when we deal with terrorists, that's our first course of action, rescue, because our policy is not to negotiate with terrorists. And we've been playing this funny dance with triangulating the issue with Hamas, Qatar, Kuwait, other countries through whom we speak to the terrorists. But in the end, it's a losing proposition to deal with terrorists. They only have something to gain when disaster strikes, and they will orchestrate more, as they did with these murders, which were meant to provoke us into this tight spot and to force us to bend our knee to them in public, to give them a rallying cry among their own, and to show that they're in control of the situation, even though the situation is perverse.
And sir, to that point, at what point has our administration actually, you could argue, been complicit with Hamas's and the Islamic Republic's objectives in that we have encouraged that global condemnation, the restraint of Israel in its response? If we don't negotiate with terrorists, if there should have been a stronger response, then why is the American government coming out and instead of being staunchly supportive of our ally, why were we conditioning any type of support and urging them to exercise restraint?
Well, I think you're going to see something happen in America these next couple of days. The sympathetic tide toward Israel will turn back toward Israel where it needs to be. And we're going to find this Harris-Waltz ticket very seriously challenged in having to abandon their far left, perhaps. What Hamas has engineered here is not just interference in our foreign affairs, but actually election interference. The timing of this comes at a point that puts our candidates in a very tight spot. And it may help Trump, it may hurt Trump, but I think Iran wants to help Harris and Biden. So I predict perhaps a breakthrough that we can tout as a breakthrough in the meantime to get us through the next several weeks toward the electoral cycle. But the public needs to remain indignant and angry about the fact that an American was killed yesterday, not a hyphenated American, not an Israeli American, an American. And there are 7 left. This is October 7th is coming. It'll be a year. And if we go up to Inauguration Day, that will be 471 days. We were only in Iran with our hostages at the embassy way back when for 444 days. So I see that this hostage headache is a Carter-era hostage headache that's going to plague the White House until probably Inauguration Day, where we might see a big change in Washington.
Mm-hmm. Hugh Dugan, thank you for your insight. You know what you're talking about. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Hugh.
Thank you.